Somebody's getting sucked dick.
What's up, everybody? This is Thigh Company here. Welcome, everybody, to the show. This is Thigh here in Utchopa. We're going to be talking about an interesting recent news update.
I ain't gonna be talking about shit. I ain't gonna be talking about shit. I'm gonna be raging.
All right, but
I'm gonna be raging. So,
cause,
haha.
all right, because I know you're still new to the whole thing, but so this is discussing about one the Russia and U.S. prisoner
No,
swap, and then
mama.
Trump's reaction to the whole deal. So the prisoner swap deal with Russia. So I'm reading off of RT here. It's Trump fumes over the embarrassment for U.S. Former president condemns one-sided prisoner swap with Moscow that left a U.S. Marine behind. And so, for those of you who are new to this, to what is being discussed, there was a trade between a high-profile prisoner for a basketball player. So, Brittney Griner, for those of you who are not aware of what's being discussed,
Sorry.
well,
Sorry.
yeah, what's up?
Can we call in the Three Musketeers?
Uh,
Joel wants to join.
yeah. Give me 1 second here. I'm gonna add Joel to the calls here. Hello, hello. All right, welcome Joel and Chop. We're adding Joel to our call too. All right. So, you there? Or Choppa, you there? Choppa or Joel, you are available? There we go. Hey, how's it going? So,
Guys,
hey, welcome. So, we're talking about Humane right now on the live stream, or Choppa on the live stream. The recent prisoner swap between the U.S. and Russia here. So, y'all are you all familiar about the Brittney Griner situation, about what happened to her?
I don't know who that is.
So, Brittney Griner, she was a U.S. basketball player for the U.S. women's team, and she was arrested in Russia for possession of an oil that contains, I believe, THC, or basically like a marijuana extract. And she was taking it from my understanding, for therapeutic reasons. And due to Russia's tight control on the regulation of those sorts of materials, uh, she was therefore arrested after going through security check in a Moscow airport. And so there was a lot of demand for her release and for the U.S. government to take action to aid in her release assistance. And they eventually came to the deal to broker a prisoner swap between her and Victor Bout. Uh, and Trump's angry regarding the whole thing because he thinks it's unfair, especially in that they left out a U.S. Marine still as a prisoner in the territory of the Russian Federation. So Trump fumes over the embarrassment for the U.S. Former president condemns one-sided prisoner swap with Moscow that left a U.S. Marine behind. Trading a high-profile prisoner for a basketball player while leaving a Marine in a Russian prison is an embarrassing and stupid deal, former U.S. President Donald Trump said on Thursday, as the ruling Democrats praised the swap of a triumph for black and LGBT Americans. So I'm not sure why they added that to the article, but Trump's basically
But still,
he just thinks it's not because the U.S. Marine Paul Whelan during I think he was charged for something related to espionage, from my memory, and there is
what?
from the U.S. side high suspicions that this is basically a kind of like a chess game, so to speak. That's what they suspect. Uh, And Trump also says here, what kind of a deal is it to swap Brittney Griner, a basketball player who openly hates our country, for the man known as the Merchant of Death, who is one of the biggest arms dealers anywhere in the world, and responsible for tens of thousands of deaths and horrific injuries, Trump said in a post on his website, Truth Social. Why wasn't former Marine Paul Whelan included in this totally one-sided transaction? He would be let out for the asking. What a stupid and unpatriotic embarrassment for the USA, the 45th president had added. The Russian national Viktor Bout was seized by U.S. agents in Thailand in 2008 and convicted in 2012 of weapons trafficking. Griner was arrested at a Moscow airport in early February and sentenced in August for drug trafficking. Both were pardoned ahead of the exchange, which took place in the United Arab Emirates on Thursday. A video of the exchange, made on the tarmac in Dubai, was published on Thursday evening with the faces of participating US and Russian officials blurred out for privacy. And I'm going to open up Telegram here. It should play.
I swear I tell that bitch, bro.
It's asking me to pull it up on mobile. Griner was traveling to Russia to moonlight for a basketball club there. During her regular WNBA season, she was one of the athletes who would kneel for the national anthem at games to protest racism towards African Americans. Trump has criticized their protests as unpatriotic. Whelan
Black Lives Matter.
Whelan is a retired U.S. Marine who was convicted of espionage in 2020 and sentenced to 16 years in a Russian penal colony. White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre told reporters on Thursday afternoon that Joe Biden administration considers the Russian charges against Whelan totally illegitimate, but was presented with the choice to bring back Griner or no one. On a personal note, Brittney is more than an athlete, more than an Olympian. She's also an important role model as an inspiration to millions of Americans, particularly the LGBTQ plus Americans and women of color, added Jean-Pierre, the first black lesbian to speak for the White House. Griner was free to go home to her wife on the same day that the Marriage Protection Act was passed as well. So what do you have to say, Utchopa?
Of course she has to be black, bro.
So my suspicion is it has nothing to do, well, from the Russian side here. I think it's the reason they arrested her was because, in general, the Russian Federation is extremely conservative regarding anything drug-related. And a lot of reports say that the government in the Russian Federation views any number of drugs to be all on an equivalent level, meaning that they all are very severe and illegal. So what's accurate? I would say, so she had an oil, which is the compound that she had, that had traces of, I think it was a cannabinoid oil. Let's see if I can get more information right quick. So she had hashish oil in her luggage at an airport near Moscow. So she was promoting some kind of, let's see here. Hash oil, also known as honey oil or cannabis oil, is an olerisin obtained by the extraction of cannabis or hashish. It is a cannabis concentrate containing many of its resins and terpenes, in particular tetrahydrocannabinol, cannabidinol, deal and other cannabinoids.
Yeah, you can't read.
It's not easy to pronounce. So it's basically they make an oil from cannabis, or
Ooh, that's so fucking disgusting. Like, what the fuck?
well, a lot of people use it for treatment. Typically, it's like I've heard of it being used for anxiety. Um, so I don't know her background as to why she was taking it. My thinking is that she was probably likely taking it for therapeutic reasons, and in some states, I'm sure that it's legal to have on possession. However, I think there was
Oh
the
my
factor
god.
of
Of course, it's that bitch that has to kill me, bro. I have 6 people there. I got fucking shot. 6 fucking people's there, and I got shot. What the fuck?
so.
Hi, don't you get it?
Oh yeah, for your
Hey,
game.
mama, yes, because there's 6 people, and I just spawned on, and I'm the first one to get shot.
Yeah. Now another quick question: what does Trump have to do with any of this?
Trump can just suck my dick.
So I think Trump is basically trying to bring the idea of this one being a poor transaction. But
You can say that if you want to.
so, well, based on the information given here, I think it's, I mean, looking at, so there's a lot of information being given in the comments section here from different users. Uh, so some people are saying that Whelan was dishonorably discharged, and that he has a record um, from this individual. Uh,
Yeah, bitch, get shot, nigga.
Here's another comment from a person named Buddha. Emerged of death, really, an ex-American president accusing anyone of this is ironic at the very least. America responsible for 30 million deaths, at least since World War II. I think America clearly deserves that title by any stretch of the imagination.
Hell no, bro. America, what you mean America did shit? Fuck you mean?
Well, I got a George here who says, Buddha, no wars of any kind started by Trump. Only president in recent history who valued peace
But
more than war.
are you talking about in your live stream?
Yeah, I'm reading some comments here about people
Oh shit.
discussing. So,
Hello guys, and then I'm a mobile scammer.
uh,
I'm a mobile scammer.
so I think the issue here is one, what will happen with Brittney Griner when she returns to the U.S.? I think there will be a lot of news coverage regarding that. Two, is there going to be a future deal where Paul Whelan will be up for talks and, gives more interesting information about, what's going to happen with Victor Boot and further potential future prisoner swaps between the two countries, considering
I think
especially
I'm gay.
since, all the conflict that's going on now as well.
I have to convert my drive. I think I'm gay.
But yeah, you got any final things that come to mind regarding this news article?
No, no, no. Mama Huevo, die. Where the fuck
All
are they
right,
shooting
guys.
from?
Well, comment down below your thoughts regarding the news article. We are interested in hearing what you think should go on or what you have to say regarding the whole ordeal. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe. We are just about close to 100 subscribers on our channel, and we're trying to get to over 125 by the end of the year. And
Guys, why is Russian guys so he could get offended?
so that's not accurate entirely. Half, half Russian, half U.S. So basically, I understand both sides of the whole deal. Plus, in addition to the politics going on in Russia and on both political parties in the U.S. So, and plus, in this situation, I don't really necessarily have a side that I would pick here. Um, More or less, it's just commentary regarding the article and just hearing what the public thinks regarding the whole situation. But yeah, guys, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell icon to get
And
notifications.
if you have subscribed already, just unsubscribe and subscribe back.
So yeah, make sure subscribe, like this video, and we'll see you all in the next episode. Thank you so much.